it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So Knight's your guy, I imagine. Being countrymen in a way.
Yeah, we've got like Knight and Missy from France playing in this wave.
Okay. All
and
right.
Knight's been like slowly rising the rank.
All right. Wow, great use of that crystal dash already, and
yeah. Meanwhile, kiw1 is more of a local player.
Okay.
Definitely more of a local player.
Yeah, like
I've looked at it a little bit. Like, got like second in Almond Cup in December.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll take that. Back air to shield there with the hip fall. Probably one of her best out of shield options.
Yep. Oh. You can see Knight as well really likes that that option, just always dashing to the crystal.
Yeah, I mean,
really likes to do it.
Olympia, I feel like, you know, as new as she is, she does have some of the best burst movement in the game. Whether it's with the focus dash cancel, with that dash cancel, like, oh.
Yeah, and that's just an option that I've noticed Knight loves to do just in general.
Yeah.
Always immediate crystal into dash.
Yeah, she reminds me a lot of Makoto in Street Fighter, which obviously she has some of the moveset from, if you look at like her special getup.
Yeah, Makoto was the inspiration. Olympia's creator has gone on record saying that a lot.
That's so real. I'm glad.
Which, again, shout outs to the E4 team for like making some workshop characters canon.
Yeah.
Like Olympia, Molo, Ani, more recently.
I'm really excited to see how the workshop characters, how the rest of them sort out here. I'm a little scared for what Molo's going to be like with a grenade and shields, but we'll see what happens.
I'm scared for my GPU when Molo drops.
That's real. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of textures on screen.
Yep.
Okay. Point blank crystal.
But yeah, Knight doing some work, you know. Slowly but surely getting some good conversions off of kiw1.
Yeah. Okay. Up tilt was nice.
He's been doing just really well. Getting the command grab.
Up B.
Never stops. Yeah, up B.
Wow. Sub 100 after the hit.
Raster does die early.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I mean, to be fair, Rasters deserve to die. They deserve to die by other characters up Bs for what they've done with Scraw.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's valid. I think that's allowed.
Yeah, that is the correct answer to all Rasters. And you can see also Missy in the background with the shadow plushie. Oh
yeah. All right. Immediately parries it. I do feel like broadcasting that early round start, we saw it last game, just kind of made that parry a pretty easy decision to lock in. I like that kiw1's trying to play a little bit more with like a little bit more on fade back aerial, but once he gets the slipstream, he's going full send.
Yeah, it's really kiw1 being much more careful. Like, obviously Olympia is a character who really wants to get in, especially because she has such small range that she kind of has to get in.
Yeah. But God, she's so good at getting in. Yoink.
Yep.
Oh. Back air trade.
And you can see kiw1 also being a little bit more like respectful of the crystal overall.
Yeah.
Maybe not getting quite the call out just yet, for the most part, but still doing really well.
Yeah, I feel like needs to abuse up stronger to these platforms instead of what we're seeing right now. I feel like a lot of these air strongs haven't really been able to find their mark just because they're getting placed a little early in the tree. There you go. I guess that worked out.
Yeah, just completely calls out the focus cancel.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, another thing that I've been noticing, like, Knight not using crystal dash nearly as much.
Yeah.
And trying to use the crystal a little bit more for zoning, just slow down the pace a little bit.
Oh, it doesn't get the pop out of his son. Yeah. That move is just kind of godlike, I'm not going to lie. It's hard to STI out. I don't even know if you can.
Yeah.
That is the one thing about Rivals 2 that I'm like, I struggle with sometimes. Beautiful focus cancel there to bait space, by the way. It's just the lack of in-combo defensive counterplay on multi-hit moves, which makes sense. They hit me with the move, maybe I shouldn't get to flip my stick really hard and get out, but my melee player brain hurts.
Yeah, you still have ASDI to be fair. It's just that they don't want it. They didn't want it to be mashy.
Yeah.
For the most part. Like the whole point of Rivals that we got rid of mashing.
Yeah. Which I have to say, for throws, is really nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
The throws, Eldritch Freeze as well.
Yeah.
Really nice. Like you definitely know that in like other platform fighters, Olympia crystallizing you would be a mash.
Yeah, it sure would be.
For sure.
Oh.
Yeah, got a little bit of up tilt action and gets the out B.
Nowhere safe. Okay.
We're talking with Knight earlier, and he was like saying, nobody DIs Olympia's up B.
Yeah.
It was like, I was the first one DIing Olympia's up B.
That must have been like a real shock. Oh.
To be fair, it is a little bit hard to DI to an extent.
It is, yeah.
Like, you really gotta hit that corner.
You do. You have to maximize longevity. Oh, focus.
Yep. Good catch though with the down air.
Wow.
Into the fair chain, yep.
Yeah. Amazed that worked out. 82% here has Slipstream, tries to nair in.
Yeah, and a good parry on the Slipstream is going to allow. Trying to be fancy and read the DI here.
Yeah.
Not going to quite work out. It's okay, we've got more jab pressure coming in. Respect the Slipstream, respect the recovery. It doesn't really need to be too committal at this point, so yeah, I'm not too surprised to not see him go for those like hard reads off of the stage.
Yeah. I like the neutral there. I wish we'd seen a little bit more of it earlier in the set, because we like just getting a lot of dash chance, a lot of observational movement through. First down B of the game.
Yep.
Cross up there. Yeah.
It was a good time to actually surprise Knight. Just that unfortunately it was a little bit too little, too late.
Yeah.
At this point.
I feel like with stubby characters, you need to let them kind of hang themselves, right? Like doing that observational movement that like take space, wave dash down, like eke out, make them freak out kind of movement. Like getting her to throw out Crystal and punishing her for it would be really huge, I feel like.
Yeah.
Doesn't throw that immediately this time. That's big. Level a little.
Just delays it a little bit.
Yeah.
On both sides, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
They immediately
beat dash attack, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Crystal does act to an extent like a mini Falco laser to an extent.
Kind of, yeah.
Just very short range. So it is kind of a funny tool to actually interrupt the opponent's pressure.
Good DI. Okay.
But yeah, so far it's still looking pretty even. The trade is going to be in favor of Knight just because of how the new Slipstream on Raster works.
Yeah, they really have put that move through the ringer.
It's a hard move to balance. Like even in Rivals 1, it was really hard to balance.
I mean, it's functionally an install, right? Like it's an on-hit install in a way where it's like this is your zone of being, you know, so you're gonna jump the tier list if you're up here.
Yeah, but to be fair, again, a lot of characters in Rivals in general are just very resource heavy.
He was behind him.
He just got from behind.
Yeah.
And purpled as well, like, my goodness. The damage output from Olympia, absolutely insane.
Yeah, she is how I normally feel about release characters, where I'm like, oh, you're very strong. Crazy. All right.
The Rivals team does have a track record of like releasing their characters busted every time, and then toning them down, and then there's a new character and he's busted.
Yeah. I mean, I think it gets people excited a little bit to like play the new character, to not play the new character if their character wants, to not fight against him. Okay. A lot of buttons right now here from Knight.
Yeah.
They're not gonna work though.
Yeah. I think Kiw was maybe trying to actually call out the Crystal Bridge as well. Still too late, but that's fine. But you can definitely see Kiwi just, again, playing a little bit more careful for the most part. But again, with the up B from Olympia.
That was a crazy follow-through on the platform to be able to get all that.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
Nice
Complete rap behavior.
Yeah. That's so tough to DI too when you're in the corner like that because you got the DI out, I think. Oh.
And we've got 2 nairs coming in, a few advancing nairs for good measure.
Okay, doesn't quite get the fair, but knockdown here. Jab instant down tilt has been Knight's bread and
again
butter.
with the up B, and that's done. Wow. 3 stocks, 3 up B.
I mean, it is just like her
Nothing less than
kid
victory.
is so efficient at pop-up, right? Between down